In this tutorial, we are discussing about the fourth chapter in Python, that is nothing but flow control. Okay, we are discussing about the fourth chapter, flow control. So in general, flow control describes the order to the Python program. Okay, it will tell the Python program about the order in which that Python program should get executed. Okay, it will tell the order of the lines in which that Python program should get executed. All those things it will tell. Okay, let us see how that will work in Python. Let me open a Python editor. There, suppose, think that I am having some 10 lines of code. Okay, think that this is a Python code. Okay, think that this is a Python code. Here in this Python code, I have total 10 lines of Python code. So how generally not only Python, how generally every code will get executed means from top to bottom it will execute. Okay, from top to bottom it will get executed. Okay, now what happens in some scenarios, like so in some situations we need to okay, we need to control this flow of execution. Okay, so when executing from top to bottom, okay, if you don't want to execute particular okay, if you don't want to execute particular lines, or else if you want to execute a particular a particular line for n number of times, or else if you want to okay, if you want to get out of the Python code, if a particular situation occurs. So like there are many situations under which we need to take care of the control flow. Okay, so every time we cannot execute all the lines present in the code. Okay, based on the situation. Okay, based on situation, some code might have some code might want to execute n number of times, and some code we don't need to execute. Some code we need to execute multiple times, and some part of the code got executed, then we need to come out of the loop, or else some part of the code we need to skip in the Python code. So all those scenarios will occur in the control flow. Okay, so while executing the Python code, all those situations will occur. Okay, so especially to control this flow of execution in Python, there are certain there are certain statements. Okay, there are such mainly three types of statements are available in Python to control this flow of execution. Okay, let us see what are all the three types of statements which are available in Python in a diagram. Okay, I hope all of you are able to see this diagram. So in Python, mainly in control flow, we have three types of statements which has the capability to control the flow of execution of Python code. Okay, so first type of statements are nothing but a conditional statement. Second type is the transfer statement, and third type is iterative statements. Okay, third type is nothing but iterative statements. So conditional statements, basically this will work based on a condition. Okay, based on the condition it will control the flow of execution. Transfer statements means based on the situation. Suppose if something occur, then we need to loop. Okay, we need to break. Okay, we need to stop the loop, or else we need to continue from there onwards, and sometimes we need to come out of the loop, something like that. Okay, so whenever we need to transfer the flow of execution, that time we will go and use these particular transfer statements. Now coming to the third statements, that is nothing but iterative statements. Iterative statement means some part of the Python code. Okay, some part of the Python code we might require to run multiple times. Okay, whenever we want a particular part of code to run multiple times, that time we uses this concept called as iterative statements. Okay, that time we uses this concept called iterative statements. So in this iterative statements, what happens means the code will get executed multiple times repeatedly. Okay, so in this way control flow concept will get work in Python. Okay, in this way control flow will work in Python. Now in conditional statements, basically we have three types. One is if else, if else. So these are all the three statements available in conditional statements. Now coming to the transfer statements. In transfer statements, mainly we have three particular statements available. Those are nothing but break, continue and pass. Okay, those are nothing but break, continue and pass. Now coming to the iterative statements, basically in Python we have two kinds of loops. Okay, we have two kinds of loops in Python. Those are nothing but a for loop, and the second one is nothing but a while loop. Okay, mainly we have two loops. One is the for loop and the second one is the while loop. Okay, so in this way we have mainly eight statements which can control the flow of execution in Python. Okay, so in the upcoming videos in this particular chapter we will get to know each and every, okay, will explain each and every statement with one or two examples for the better understanding. I hope all of you understand what is control flow and what are all the types of statements available in control flow in this particular video. Okay, thank you so much. We'll meet in the next tutorial. Thank you so much. Bye.